Welcome back in. It's time for Money Tuesday. Now, I don't know how much some of you are in your 40s, but if you are late 30s, 40s, it's time to get serious about your finances. Here to explain a little bit more, Marshall Clay with the Welsh Group. Good to see you this morning.
Hey, good to see you.
So hopefully we do have some folks there that young watching, but yeah, maybe they've had a little fun, their 20s, you know, and it's part of their 30s, but maybe they're not taking finances seriously. Now it's time to do it.
That's right. You're still young in your 40s, and hopefully you're now combining that youthful energy with some wisdom and experience to enter your peak earning years.
Yeah.
And I think you're right. I mean, time is still on your side, but it's time to really get focused because you're starting to lose time, right? Your time is starting to run short.
It is, and you got to plan for that retirement. All right, well, part of that is also not spending too much on items that really aren't needed.
That's right. That's right. So we talk about take advantage of those peak earnings, but you've got to avoid the lifestyle creep, and that's a tendency that hits all of us, that as we make more money, we tend to spend more money, and I'm sure a lot of our viewers can empathize with this. And you and I have talked a lot in the past about getting a lot of the little decisions right. I remember a couple of years ago we were talking about the subscription services and getting all these little things right within your budget. But I think what I see a lot of times is people make mistakes on the big ticket items, and those sort of overwhelm and nullify a lot of other really good decisions they made along the way.
They maybe get the more expensive truck or vehicle. They don't necessarily need that one.
Correct.
Or maybe even a home.
Yeah, they take the expensive trip, or they just do something that's just outside of their budget. But I think that's certainly important. Avoid making mistakes with those big ticket items.
And depending on their employer and what they offer in terms of retirement plans, 401ks, now's the time to really try to take advantage of that.
Yes, during your peak earning years, certainly it's almost always wrong if you're not taking advantage, at least of the company match. So if a company says that they will match your contributions dollar for dollar, you really need to be taking advantage of that. But certainly take advantage of those 401ks as well. You can maximize those up. That's $20,500 this year, so definitely need to start doing that.
How do you plan for those unexpected expenses that come up, whether it's your parents could be aging, they may need healthcare needs. You may have your own healthcare needs.
Yeah, you're hitting on a great point. As we get into our early, late 40s, maybe we're likely to have elderly parents that have issues. Hopefully they've done their own financial planning, but oftentimes you become at a minimum, the leader, right? Even if you're not financially obligated, sometimes you have to get involved with their particular situation, which could hurt your finances. So, start having a conversation, whether it's dealing with elderly parents or if it's children who are about to enter college, talking about what we can and cannot afford, and having those conversations earlier rather than later is key to setting expectations so that people aren't shocked by the results.
So the message of the day right there to end that is don't wait. Go ahead and get on it now. Marshall Clay with the Welsh Group. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.